Good morning, dear hearts. We are at lesson 136. 136. Sickness is a defense against the truth. This is always a little bit of a controversial lesson. It's a difficult one because people, and there are many that we all know, and you might even be one of them, who has a chronic illness, sickness, can take this as being very personally assaulting. That is not the purpose. What we want to do with this lesson today is to shift the idea of what sickness is. And this is, and I'm trying to make this feel very cohesive, this course. So in a way, this lesson is a reworking of one of the giant stride lessons, which is, I am as God created me. All right, and this is a recurring theme, and it's one that we really would, it would be very good for us to actually take in and learn and accept. So, sickness is a defense against the truth. What is the truth? The truth is who you really are. The truth is that you are the creation, the extension of the thought within the mind of God. And as that, you cannot be sick. Sickness is the separation from that truth. And that means that my mind is sick. My mind has chosen something other than the truth. And in choosing that in the separation, I have now believed more in my body identity rather than my spiritual identity. The Course says in the beginning that you are spirit because you are as God created you. That is your true identity. So if I am spirit, I will not fall to the whims of the ego mind and feel a disturbance within my body. But my ego mind is very strong and very cunning and is going to do everything it can in order to make me release that belief in lieu of its belief that my whole being, my whole reason, my whole life is caught up within this, as the Course calls it, this pile of dust. And when I do that, when I believe more that I am the body, remember, I am not a body, I am as God created me. When I do that, I am shifting my true identity to the ego's thought and the ego's version of my identity with a little I, and that is a body. And the body can be ill, but it's because my mind has separated from God. If my mind is whole, then sickness, illness is not something that comes into my awareness. I must be aware of illness before I could catch it. I'm aware of colds, and when I get into a state of confusion over something, and I used to do this often, I would immediately catch a cold. We don't do anything unless there's a benefit. And sometimes the benefit in catching a cold is I get to go to bed, have chicken soup, well, now vegetarian soup, and have someone take care of me, if only. But there's a benefit to it. We will never do anything without a benefit. That's how we operate. That's how we work. So the illness, the sickness, proves that the body is now separate and is under a different set of rules and laws. It is denying ourself, our big self, and it is an escape from claiming who we really are. And we are not going to align with our truth. And a defense of any kind, and sickness being one of them, is a block to our recognition. Back, an aware, remove the blocks to the recognition, the awareness of love's presence. Sickness. So each time I forget who I am in truth, I have the ability to become ill in one way, and it will start in my mind. I have made that decision, I forget that I made it, and then I experience it through the body. Okay. Practice. Twice a day, 15 minutes each time. I know I'm going a little bit longer than usual, but we're almost done here. The practice says, this is our aim today, okay? We will give a quarter of an hour twice to the truth to come to us and set us free. And truth will come, for it has never been apart from us. It merely waits for just this invitation which we give today. We introduce it with a healing prayer to help us rise above defensiveness and let truth be as it always has been. Sickness is a defense against the truth. I will accept the truth of what I am and let my mind be wholly healed today. We're doing with the mind. When the mind is healed and I feel a sense of relief because I'm detaching from the attachment of the body, it said, the lesson says what we should feel is a sense of neutrality just flowing over us. And I think that's it, okay? Just, again, this could be a very controversial lesson because of where we are in the world right here and now in May of 2020. So please just realize that this is about separating my mind from God's mind and believing that I am a part. And when I heal that, I will have a different experience of my body awareness and consciousness. Hope this helped. Hope you share, hope you subscribe, and I will hopefully see you here tomorrow. Namaste.